Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. You know, for almost a year now, I've been, involved in an exercise, if you will, that I so appreciate the learning and the insight that I've gathered from this, and from the help from many of you that have helped me assemble this and put it together. But I've been working on putting together 8 characteristics of leadership. I'm not going to say the top characteristics, but the reason I've chosen these 8 is because I think within them are inclusive a number of other great qualities of leadership that are there as well. And I've created a scoreboard, if you will, scorecard. I call it a springboard. And a springboard because I like that term. Scorecard seems to be comparing how I did against other people. I like springboard. Set a baseline for myself and then spring forward from there. The 8 characteristics that I've identified, or that we've identified with the help of many of you, is first and foremost that a great leader must be in gratitude. Secondly, they must be what I call true wealth based. In other words, the ability to sing, the ability to identify those things that matter more than money. They must be vision driven. They must be curious, and there'll be more about curious later. They must be compassionate, self-actualizing, present, and authentic. So those are the 8. They must be in gratitude, true wealth-based, vision-driven, curious, compassionate, self-actualizing, present, and authentic. Now I'm going to talk just about the first one right now, being in gratitude. And the thought occurred to me, imagine if we could take this same springboard and measure all the different people that are running for office now, not just for president, but for other offices as well. But if these are 8 great characteristics of leadership, would it help us get more clarity around the choices that we make? So let's talk about being in gratitude. That's different than being grateful for. Being grateful for typically involves some sort of comparison or some sort of an expectation. You know, we've had experience in our family with cancer, and we're not grateful for cancer, probably never will be grateful for cancer. But we can be grateful in the fact that we've learned so much. We can be grateful in the fact that so many people have shown so much love for us and have reached out and done so many different things for us. We can be grateful in a number of different things around that. We don't have to lose that spirit of gratitude just because it's a bad experience and because we have to compare it to something else. So what I've done is that in each category, we go from scarcity to abundance. In other words, we give 4 different definitions that kind of escalate from scarcity to frustration to what the world sees as the great characteristic to ultimately what we see as the empowered level of whatever the characteristic is. So when you think about gratitude, we've already identified and shared with you 4 levels of gratitude in the past. Level number 1 is ingratitude. I think we all know what that is, when we don't enjoy about people that are ungrateful. The second one is social gratitude, which is please and thank you. The third one is what we call appreciative gratitude. So that's where we appreciate the things that are around us. You know, that we are truly in a state of appreciation for all of our many blessings, etc. We have to be careful there because oftentimes that's confused with a positive attitude, not just gratitude, but a positive attitude. There is a level even above that that requires no comparison, that requires no expectation, and that's being in gratitude. So let's look at the 4 areas now that we could use to assess ourselves or to assess our politicians or whatever. But here are the 4 areas. So number 1, as you kind of move up the ladder, 1 is you struggle in feeling and expressing gratitude for experiences, people, and other blessings, yet have no problem at all enumerating your grievances. Okay, moving up. You are frequently annoyed when you do something for someone and feel like they did nothing to show their appreciation. Moving up. You have observable positivity and daily acknowledge the blessings, people, opportunities, and challenges in your life. And then moving up. You live in gratitude even during life's toughest trials. And with your family, you intentionally seek ways to passionately serve causes without expecting anything in return. So let me kind of say that again. You live in gratitude even during life's toughest challenges and trials, and with your family, with others, your team. You intentionally seek ways to passionately serve causes without expecting anything in return. So those are the 4 areas of gratitude. I'm going to talk about the other 7 areas each week as we move forward. I think that as we focus on being in gratitude, we will become better attracted. We will attract greater relationships, greater opportunities into our lives because we're going to look at the world through a different set of eyes. Have a wonderful, meaningful week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.